would you like to see an award-winning documentary filmmaker talk to over 100 Democrats, Republicans, and journalists to get to the truth behind Hillary Clinton? You know, to find out what happened at Benghazi, to learn what she really thinks about President Obama, to find out how she bungled health reform the first time around in the 1990s. You could find out all that and more. You know, I'd like to see that too, but we won't, because the documentary got canceled. Now, it didn't get canceled by CNN, which was producing it. In fact, CNN is so desperate for ratings that apparently they'll do anything, even to go so low as to report the facts about a Clinton. No, the movie got canceled by its own director, Charles Ferguson. CNN had given him complete control over the film, but he couldn't get anybody to talk to him. Over 100 Democrats, Republicans, and journalists all refused to talk to Ferguson because of pressure from, well, you guessed it, Bill and Hillary Clinton and their hangers-on. I'm Steve Green. This is Trifecta, and let's bring on Bill Whittle and Scott Ott and get to the bottom of this story. Now, I can understand why Democrats might not want to talk to Ferguson. Hillary is one of their own, and maybe their nominee for president in 2016. But, Scott, why won't Republicans go on the record to tell a left-leaning documentarian what they know about working alongside Hillary Clinton?
Well, I think basically it's the old political maxim that you don't give your opponent oxygen. You don't give your opponent attention, even negative attention. And that's the thing that a lot of folks don't understand about, getting your name in the papers or getting your name on TV. Even under bad circumstances, a lot of politicians are glad they're even being talked about. So I guess Republicans figure if we ignore her, maybe she'll go away.
Oh, I don't know. Adding oxygen to the Clinton talk might be like adding a little more vodka to my martini glass. It's already there. And you know what? I'm also old enough to remember when the thing that journalists did was to find out stuff about people and then to talk to other people about the stuff that they learned. Gosh, I sound ancient. Bill, why would journalists refuse to talk about Hillary Clinton?
I'm not really at liberty to say.
I should have seen that coming. My bad. It's my bad.
Would you like to discuss anything else?
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'll give you one word, and I'll let you riff on it, Bill. The word is access.
Well, putting the person you mentioned in the beginning of this segment aside for a moment, access is an interesting thing, isn't it? I think we all remember in the days leading up to the Iraq War when that very self-same pillar of integrity, CNN, said, we have to report the lies that Saddam Hussein is telling about his regime, because if we don't, we'll lose access. We'll lose access to the continuing lies. And you just think that through for a second. We're in the news business. We know this dictator is lying. We know he's on the other side of a war that our own country is about to get into. We're going to broadcast his lies as the truth, and our excuse for broadcasting his lies as the truth to our own people regarding an enemy in time of war is if we don't continue to report our enemy's lies as the truth to the American people, then we'll lose access to those lies. And that's what the news business is today.
Logic. It's a beautiful logic. But our own people, might want to correct yourself on that one, Bill. All right, folks, it might surprise you to learn that the same day Ferguson announced he was canceling his documentary, NBC announced it was canceling its planned biopic of Clinton. Now, to give you an idea of what that would have been like, NBC had hired Diane Lane to play Hillary Clinton, yeah, which is a lot like hiring Daniel Craig to play Jabba the Hutt. And when I say that, of course, I mean no insult to the Tatooine crime lord. But I'm going to go out on a limb here and predict that Clinton will not be the next president of the United States. She won't even be the next Democrat nominee, because the Democrats will probably choose some younger rising star like they did in 2008, someone like Cory Booker or maybe even Chris Christie. So make movies, don't make movies, because what, at this point, difference does it make? For PJTV, I'm Steve Green.